Today, the NHS Medicine Governing Body, NICE, will be meeting to discuss whether to approve the use of clinical trial drug to reduce advanced kidney cancer. It's been shown to improve life expectancy, but issues such as the cost of the drug mean in their first draft, NICE has recommended that the drug not be approved. Now, here in the Northwest, there's been a 97% increase in kidney cancer cases in a decade. That's massive. That's at least 15% higher than any other region in the UK. Well, Malcolm Packer is a public affairs manager at Kidney Cancer UK and joins us this morning. Malcolm, good morning.
Good morning.
That's massive, a 97% increase in kidney cancer cases.
It is massive, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. I mean, the main causes of kidney cancer are obesity and smoking. So if anybody is looking to avoid it, they should watch their weight and give up smoking. I mean, everybody should give up smoking in general anyway, but those are the main causes. So.
And today, NICE are going to decide whether this drug gets the go-ahead. And in their first draft, they recommended that this drug shouldn't be funded because it costs too much.
That seems to be the story. Today they're meeting again in London, and the feeling that we have is that they're not going to recommend it, although they have already recommended it for skin cancer, for melanoma. Right. So we're wondering why that they would recommend it for one cancer and not for kidney cancer, especially when within the trials that have happened and the people that we deal with at KCUK, the side effects are huge, so much better than they were with previous drugs, and also life expectancy has gone from 4 months up to sometimes a year and longer, and we also are in touch with people who have taken Nivolumab, the name of the drug, and their tumours have shrunk. Right. So you know, this is a very, very interesting drug, and of course the cost implication seems to be the overriding thing.
How frustrating is that you know it's proven that it works, and it will extend the life of an awful lot of people who are living with this, yet it's all down to money. Frustrating
isn't the word we would use. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I mean, this is putting a cost on people's lives, and you know what cost would you give to have another 6 months with your mother, father, sister, brother? And this is. It's a really, really difficult call. It's a really difficult call, and I do understand NICE have a very difficult job to do in trying to ascertain which drugs they approve and which drugs they don't. And there's always going to be somebody banging the door saying you should have done ours and not theirs. But with Kidney Cancer UK are screaming at their door saying that this is one that is absolutely a no-brainer and should be approved. But it's looking like it's not going to be.
Should we be trying to lobby the pharmaceutical companies here? Because in a way they've got us over a barrel, haven't they?
They have to a certain extent, yes. But what we need to understand is that when, and I'm not sympathising with the pharmaceuticals at all, because they make a lot of money, they do and are talking to NICE, and as I say, I'm not here to represent them either. But we have to understand that there's a lot of research and development. There's years and years and years of development in these drugs. So although you might have a little tablet in front of you that might cost pennies to make, the actual getting that tablet to you has cost millions and millions of pounds. And for every tablet that gets in front of you, there's 10, 15, 20, 100 that don't. So there's a lot of money that they have to put into it to be able to get to market with it. But they are too expensive. They should be cheaper. And we talk to pharmaceutical companies all the time, and they do fund certain kidney cancer patients as well. So they are on the Nivolumab. But you know, there is a cost to these things.
Okay. Malcolm, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Now, we asked to speak to a representative from NICE, but were unable to talk on air before the meeting. They were unable to come on before they obviously announce what's going to happen. However, a spokesperson for the medical governing body did tell us in a statement, "I can confirm that a NICE committee will meet today to discuss our appraisal of Nivolumab to treat renal cell carcinoma. We issued a draft decision in July where the committee concluded that there was uncertainty about the long-term benefits of the drug and at the price offered it would not be considered cost-effective. This decision was put out for consultation with the company and members of the public able to comment in response. The committee will meet to discuss consultation responses before we issue the next draft guidance. The decision will be published in the weeks following the meeting. The exact timing will depend on the outcome."